Both men and women go through these difficult, failed relationships, and it can almost ruin somebody's life. The emotions are all over the place. You have one extreme, and then you have the other extreme. For example, on this end, you have those persons that are deeply hurt, deeply emotional, broken in every way. And then you have people that have the nerve, and even though they think they're coming from a good place, they'll tell this person, just move on with your life, get over it, it's no big deal. You can't tell a person who's going through this range of emotions, these deep, serious emotions, to just move on, just to get over it. You can't tell them that, because you can actually do more harm. Even though you might be coming from a good place and you mean well, you can actually do more harm, because that person can interpret your well-meaning statements as you don't care about their feelings, that their feelings are unimportant. So you never tell somebody who's going through this type of emotional state that they should just move on. But then you have the other extreme, where somebody's been hurt, somebody's been devastated, and then they protect themselves. All women are horrible. You can't trust women, or all men are evil, all men are dogs. A person who gets to this extreme, although they're protecting themselves, and I get that, because they've just been hurt, doesn't mean they've healed. All that means is that they're protecting themselves. Yeah, they didn't react this way. They may not show the tears. They may not show that deep pain. But just because they're protecting themselves, it doesn't mean that they've healed. In fact, in some cases, the person who takes this extreme stance, they actually become worse than what they were before. And what I mean by that is, if you start to hate all men, or you start to hate all women, that's never a good thing. It's one thing to be upset or disappointed in the person that betrayed you, abandoned you, or cheated on you. And it's okay to hate what they've done, but to hate every man or to hate every woman, that shows that you haven't healed. That shows that you've moved to the far extreme. And that's what I mean by a person can actually become worse by hating everybody out there. Protecting themselves, but that person is still in pain. There's a better way. When you go through either extreme, there's a much better way to heal.